Today, May 10th, is the feast day of Saint Damien. He was canonized by Pope Benedict 10 years ago. He's a famous Belgian priest. He was a member of a religious order of the Sacred Heart Fathers. And he went to the island of Molokai in Hawaii and ministered to the lepers there. So imagine sailing in a wooden ship from Belgium all the way to Hawaii, knowing that in all probability you will never return home or see your family again. And dedicating your life to serving a group of people completely rejected by society. And because the lepers who lived in Molokai clearly and intensely felt that rejection, they acted out their self-hatred in many ways. So when Father Damien got there, there was just absolute hatred and all sorts of just disorder all over the island. Violence and just self-destruction, really. And it was into that swirling reality of suffering and pain and death that Father Damien inserted himself and lived there for the rest of his life, building schools, teaching the people the faith, loving them unconditionally in Christ. And at the end, he caught leprosy himself. And so the way he announced it was one Sunday at Mass, he said, "We lepers," instead of "you lepers." He loved them so much that he became completely identified with them and died of leprosy himself. His story reminds us of just the heroism of the saints when it comes to loving as Christ loves. We heard in the gospel yesterday, there's no greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. We see that over and over again in the lives of the saints, that once the love of God grasps us, once we fall in love with God because we realize that he is eminently lovable, our response is not measured. We don't give just a little bit. We are all in, and we give everything we have in the service of Jesus Christ. St. Damien stands for us as a shining example of what the cost of such love is, that it will lead us to the cross. And it's a complete abnegation, death of self. But in that death is the rising of Christ in the power and the glory of the saints. We aspire to such greatness.